Welcome to another edition of CTS Boxing. I'm your host, Jesse Sanchez, and today we have a special one. Fighting his first fight next Friday, January the 29th, fighting out of Cleveland, Ohio, in the light heavyweight division. What's up?
Was that my fault?
Oh, sorry. I didn't know I heard something.
Okay, I got it.
Good evening, fight fans. Welcome to another edition of CTS Boxing. I'm your host, Jesse Sanchez, and today we have Dante Free Smoke Benjamin Jr. fighting his pro debut on January 29th in the light heavyweight division, fighting out of Cleveland, Ohio. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So first off, I always want to start off with, congratulations. I know a couple of weeks ago you signed with Top Rank, and you know that promotion knows to have many names in the sport of boxing. What was that experience like for you?
Signing with Top Rank was a great experience for me. When I went to the fights, Shakur Stevenson fight in Atlanta, when he just fought Jamel Herring, showing me around, meeting everybody, and then taking my pictures for my sign-in post. It was just good, and everybody was friendly and treated me nice. Meeting Bob at the fights, it was just a good experience, and I liked the environment.
Did you have the opportunity to talk to other boxers from Top Rank?
I've known a lot of them already, so yeah, I got the opportunity to talk to them. Just catching up for real.
Okay. Now, people have talked about the next generation of fighters for some time now, and in some ways, now that you're about to start, you are the next generation. Do you feel any pressure representing the next generation?
No, I feel more motivated now, knowing that I'm the next generation. I really don't feel pressure. Everything comes with the sport, even the bad, light, or the good. So I'm ready for whatever.
All right. Talk to me a little bit about the qualities in your ring. What would you say is your greatest strength? Sorry.
My greatest strength is my jab. I think I could win a fight with my jab, or if I don't throw enough jabs, I could lose a fight. But I really like my jab, and I think my jab can control. It's like a steering wheel. It just controls everything. Yeah, it sets up everything that I want to do.
Now, I know your coach backstory is that you started boxing at the age of 7, and you have your coach up until now, right?
Yep.
That doesn't happen quite often, and you know, I feel like you do have the advantage of that. How was that experience overall? You know, having you from the age of 7 all the way to where you're at now, and growing with your coach.
Growing with my coach since I was 7, it was a good experience. He was there for me when times got tough and hard and rough, and he never let me give up. So being with him now, it just makes me happy to be in a position where it's somebody I know I could trust, or just want to see me do the best in my career. Don't want me to take a fight that I'm not ready for or anything like that. And I know he's 100% behind me. So it's a great experience. And it's just like we built a bond, and the bond just got stronger over years.
Training up to this point, and next week is your very first fight. Is there any butterflies? Is it a different feeling?
Butterflies, it's a different feeling. Like, I was laying down today, and I was like, dang, I'm really about to be a pro boxer next week. And it just feels good. And I'm a little bit nervous, but more anxious. And I learned that if you're not nervous, then you're not ready.
Have you, you know, I always do research, and I noticed that while you were in high school, you were playing basketball and boxing, and you were good at both, they say. Do you still play ball?
Yeah, I play a little bit, but not like just for fun. But I haven't played in like a couple months because of my fight coming up.
And do you know about how many fights you would like to fight this year?
4 to 5, and I want to end the year off with a 6-rounder. 4 to 5 would be good for me, though.
Is there any plans as far as, you know, because you start 4, 6, and then is there any projection on when do you want to move up quick, or do you and your team kind of want to, you know, take it one fight at a time?
One fight at a time. I don't want to say I want to move slow or move fast. I just want to see how, like, me jumping into the pros, how my pace go, and then we can base it off from there.
Now, I know you do have a heavy background in the amateur, and transition into your pros. It's going to you got a lot of advantage, especially for the height that you have. What is something that you would say will separate you from everyone else in your division?
I think better than a lot of people. Like, I might not come off as that. I really don't talk a lot. So I think better than a lot of people, and I survey people, and I see how they react off their body language. No matter where we are at, we could be sitting at our dinner table, and I just see how somebody react when you say something. Or I think my mental is higher than a lot of people, and that comes from my dad having me read books, having me study boxing. So I think a lot better than people.
Mm. And I know you just recently, you just want to on the discussion of your father. I've heard, just recently of his passing. Being that this is your first fight, is there going to be a lot of emotions next week with everything?
A lot, probably after the fight. But right now, knowing him, he's just going to tell me to lock in. So he wouldn't want me to have any emotions towards the fight, because he told me since I was a kid, like, you got to use logic when you think, and emotions can bring out the worst in somebody.
What is something that you look forward to, being that this is your first fight? What is as a fan, when you growing up watching it on TV, and now this is your time. What do you look forward to?
Just being in the ring, being on TV, actually. Like, we fought on live stream links before, but being on ESPN is like a big thing to me. Like, I always wanted to be on TV when I fought, and then so people can actually tune in. A lot of people are like, oh, I want to watch your fight, how I watch it, and then not know how to work the live stream links. So it's no excuse for this, and I want people to actually tune in, and like even my grandmother to be able to watch my fights. That's something I'm looking forward to.
What's the undercard that you'll be in next week?
I'm not sure how to pronounce the name, but I think he just fought Oscar Valdez like a couple months back. Robson, something like that. I'm not sure.
Okay. Is it the Connoisseur Martinez? And then
oh yeah, I think that might be it.
I can't pronounce it.
I think they lightweight or something like that. Or yeah.
No, your fight's going to be in OKC, right?
Yep.
Training. Did you train in your hometown? Is that where you have your camp?
Yeah, I bet my whole camp been here.
Do you plan on throughout your career having it there, or would there be other places you think you would like to train?
I think I want to train in Cali for my next fight, or Houston. I like Houston. I'm friends with Jay Prince and them and everything like that. So I like training in Houston. I was at their gym last year around this time training.
Oh, okay. I know you're around the same age as Kid Austin. Is the same, right? And the same, yeah. So you like fighting out there? I'm in Texas. I'm in Austin, Texas. So when you say California, is it Big Bear? That weather out there?
Yeah, I like the weather, and I could run outside at any time and then get ready to train.
What is, because you're running right now training. What is it like the last week of training? Like, what do you normally do? Are you still sparring, or do you kind of stop all that the week?
We still spar a little bit, but the last week of training, we really just like take everything down a notch and then focus more on recovery and then tighten up in our techniques.
What is one piece of advice that you can share with those who dream to turn pro one day, just like you had the opportunity? What would be something you would like them to
know? Take your time. It's no rush. It's nothing. The pros is special because all the money and everything like that. But it's no rush. You don't want to turn pro too early, and then you got to live with that decision for the rest of your life. It's no going back to the amateurs. So you just want to take your time and then make sure you got people around you that can trust. So when you're ready to turn pro, they let you know, like, okay, you can sign with him, or you're ready to do this, or you're not ready. And just take your time and really listen to the people around you. And if they say you're not ready, don't take it as them hate and then like, oh, I got to prove them wrong now. Take it as constructive criticism, and try to get better.
How important is your corner and your team?
That's one of the most.
Go ahead.
Oh, that's one of the most important things to me, because if I got a team that I can't trust, or the corner that I can't trust, it's no use in even having them there. And if I feel like I can't trust you, I'm not really going to be able to listen to you or take your advice. I want to believe, like, no matter what's going on in the ring, you're going to be able to make the best decisions for me. Or when I come back to the corner, you don't just go tell me, oh, you're better than this guy, go knock him out. You actually give me advice and give me stuff that I didn't see in the ring.
Outside of the ring, what do you do for fun other than to get your mind off boxing?
I usually hang with my family and my friends. I usually, me and my little sister go have fun, but I'm more of a family friends guy and stuff like that. So we go to my friend's house every weekend, have dinner, maybe go skating, go to the movies, just enjoy ourselves.
keep your circle small.
Mhm.
Grew up with. All right, champ. Well, before I let you go, I'm gonna put you on the spot. Quick questions, quick answers. Okay.
All right.
How did you get the name Free Smoke?
My friend that passed away in April 2020, he was called Free Smoke. That was his nickname around us. So I just took his name to help it live on and just keep it growing.
That's awesome. What is your favorite shoes of all time? What's your favorite shoe of all time?
Right now, I'm liking Dunks, but I like Jordans. I like Jordans a lot.
Any particular ones?
I like 11s a lot and threes.
Yeah, those are the best ones. What songs are you playing right now during your workouts?
So I'm from Cleveland, so we listen to a lot of. I listen to a lot of people here, but I listen to a lot of Detroit music too. So that's really what I've been playing. And then Lil Baby and Lil Durk and Young Boy.
Growing up, what was one of your favorite fights?
My favorite fight was, I'm gonna say, my second fight, because it was like I was really supposed to quit boxing after that fight, because I was in a Silver Gloves tournament. I won the first day, and me and my dad agreed, like, okay, after this fight you get to quit. But me winning that fight and me bringing out the dog, I mean, the fight's still on YouTube. Me bringing out the dog in me made me like enjoy the feeling of winning, and that really kept me in boxing.
And then my last question: how do you want to be noticed and remembered? You're still young though, but when it's all said and done, how do you want to be remembered in this sport?
I just want to be remembered as like being a person like, okay, he came into the sport, he didn't bash anybody, he didn't name drop anybody, he just kept it real, and he was himself. He didn't let the limelight change him or anything like that. I just want to be known for being myself.
Awesome, champ. That's it. Let me stop it real quick.